Day 4, we're here already. Holy cow. All right, comment below if you've done all 4 practices. Let me know which one has been your favorite so far, if there's a different shape that you thought felt really good in your body, let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't grabbed your PDF calendar, again, jump down into the description. I've got a link down there for you. Print this out so you can follow along. Make comments, check marks, treat yourself. This is a real, something really good you're doing for your body. And I really hope you're as proud of yourself as I am of you. So with that being said, let's get started. We've worked, this is our week of mobility, just getting our bodies moving. We may have been in a stagnant state for a while, and so our bodies need to learn how to move again through its creakiness, through that stuff that is coming up, ooh, my knees, my shoulders, my back. We don't have to stay in this chronic state of stuck. We get to move. So with that being said, we've done some low back work. We've done work with our shoulders. We were on our bellies, working, strengthening our upper back and expanding and stretching, countering all that forward motion. That's a lot. We've done a lot. So we're going to put all of that together today in a sequence. Again, we're trying our best to stay right around 15 to 20 minutes. So it is just right to get these practices in. All right, let's get started. We're going to start in child's pose. Start in child's pose, kind of where we ended in yesterday's practice. So feet touch. We're going to take the wide-kneed variation and slowly come down. And if this is bothering your knees at all, let's grab a blocker or a blanket or a pillow. Let's show you some variations really quick. Block under the hips. Can take a little bit of bend out of the knees, or for some of us, laying a blanket right in the backs of the knees can create some space that allows us to come down and bend. Few breaths in and out. Letting our bodies acclimate to our mat. Checking into our energy, seeing what's available here. Beautiful. Glide up to hands and knees. Go ahead and bring that blanket around. If you feel like you could benefit from some cushion underneath your knees, slide that blanket underneath there. Otherwise, feel into the 4 connective points, your hands and your legs here. Shift your body weight. Notice how your body's responding as it shifts. Beautiful. Come to a center state. Start to tilt the tailbone up and bring the heart up. The neck does not need to crane up, but the gaze comes up just a little bit. And then tuck the tailbone and round. We're coming into a tabletop variation of cat-cow. It's going to feel really good on the spine. Just one more round. Beautiful. And then come neutral. And from neutral, start to shift your right to the off to the right. Take the right hip, back towards the right foot. So we're really giving an emphasis to this dedicated side of the body. Stretch. Lift up, come up in a curve, rounding, back to neutral. Beautiful. Same side, we're gonna do that one more time. Off to the right, shifting back. Beautiful. Down to the hip, or hip to the heel. Beautiful. Giving isolated emphasis to this right side of the body. Come through center. Now we'll take it on the left 2 times. Down, leaning to the left, inching our way back. Yes, one side can feel different than the other. There's nothing wrong with you. That's super, super common. Come on back up. Neutral. Left again. Take it slow. Great job. Come back to center. Move through 2 cat-cows. And then we're going to drop down into what we call puppy. So come down to your forearms. Yes, it'll feel like your bum is kind of sticking up. This is a tabletop variation of down dog. So down dog, typically you tuck your toes and you'll lift your hips. But right now we're going to keep our knees down. This is always a variation, even when down dog is being prompted, to come down and utilize this variation. Couple breaths, nice long spine. Nice. Really nice. All right, now take a look at those right toes. Just glance back, heel over the ball of the foot. So if you're looking back at your foot, you can kind of check out and make sure it's not headed off to the left or right, but as straight up and down as possible. All right, reach it back. Now we're lifting those toes. And set that side down. Now switch. Same thing, left foot extended, heel over the ball of the foot, lift it up. You might be noticing if you're dropping down into your shoulders, you know the drill, press back up. Test it out, but prep back up. Reach, 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 set it down. Okay, this time coming back onto the right, stretch it out. This time we're gonna bend the knee and lift. So we're on their forearms, bend the knee, and a little micro lift. Squeeze the glute. Let's do about 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Set it down. Switch sides. Little pulses. Squeeze the glute. If you feel like your shoulders are taking a brunt, press into those forearms and lean back just a little bit. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring it down. All right, now come up to all fours, but take your right leg out to the side. Stretch it out. That feels great. Nice inner thigh stretch. Sweep your right leg all the way back and around. Look over your left shoulder. Check out your toes. High toes. And now from here, you're going to drop your knee. I'm going to turn front to the camera just so that you can see what I am doing. Okay. As we did that crisscross, I'm dropping my knees so I've got my right knee behind my left. And slowly I'm going to start sitting back. Now this is where you've got some options. This might be perfectly fine for you. Right here you've got all the hip sensation that you are desiring, or you might wish to take it back further. And this is where a lot of times you might want to prop underneath your hips. Slide a blocker or a blanket under the hips, and we'll be here for several breaths. Once you feel like you have settled and you feel steady, take the arms out nice and wide. Bring the right arm under the left and either come to hugging your shoulders or wrapping the palms. Wrapping the forearms so the palms touch. Let's stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. Unwind. Slow and steady. Come forward back to that tabletop. And yeah, we're going to jump right into the other side. So now your left leg is behind. And yes, this side might feel different. Come into the variation either a little bit more excuse me, a little bit more forward, or sitting up a little bit more upright. And then once you feel like you've got some stability here, you're somewhat balanced, you're not leaning too much, then take those arms out nice and wide, left arm under the right. Either come to shoulders or wrap your arms and come to hands. Let's take it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and unwind. Woo, beautiful. Come around, sitting right down onto your mat. I'm going to bring my hips up on that blanket. As I stretch my legs straight out, wake them up, shake them up, toes flexed up, lift up in the heart, and hinge forward. Bend the knees here, bend the knees here. Yeah, that's how we can start increasing that flexibility without letting the pelvis tilt and rounding through the back, which can cause strain. We want to sit up enough that we're really bending from the hip. Really bending from the hip, and then little by little stretching our legs until they meet the floor. Nice. Point the toes, plant the hands behind the back. Stretch up. And lower down. And come to the belly. I've been here before. Placing your hands or your forehead down on your hands. Rest. Beautiful. Hands out to the sides. Elbows right over those wrists, baby back bend. Lower down. Baby back bend. Lower down. Hands come near the low ribs. Take a big breath here. Press into your hands. And shift the hips back to the heels. Let's bring the thighs together this time. Have that blanket come along with you. Thighs together allows us to rest our torsos. Have a little compression. If that doesn't feel good in your body, then go ahead and take the knees wide again. Slowly come on up. Roll the shoulders back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Lower down. Come forward, up and around. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Lower the blades. Down and around. Beautiful. Switch. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Come on up. Forward, part the blades, and down. Beautiful. Shake it out. Hands come behind the body. For a stretch that stays right here, or press into your shins and lift your hips. Drop the hips down. Come back around center of your mat. Drop the belly. Round the spine. Crisscross the legs and come to seated. All right, we're getting lots of variation. You could do these all back to back. That would be fantastic. You're doing great. Again, please comment below. Let me know what your favorite movements are so far and how they're benefiting you. Bring the hands up to the heart center. Namaste.